We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to CapZeyeZ. We are here today. I'm very excited. A friend of mine, Justin Conway, in the house, doing Conway the Whale for us on CapZeyeZ. Like, what world are we even living in, man? I'm so excited to be doing CapZeyeZ again. Got the CapZeyeZ family helping making this. The TV you're watching today is created by 3 people. Unless we have some people pulling cords later, we can count a few more. But we do tapings in this studio at Austin Public, which is operated by Austin Film Society, every week. And it is to bring you sounds that you don't hear anywhere else. Now, if you go out and see music, especially in San Marcos, you might have seen Conway the Whale. You guys do have a show coming up with The Butts and FM Rodeo and one more, what is the other band?
Mary Maria.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
That's right. And it's kind of a home venue for you, I guess you might say.
Yeah, they treat us right, and the booking is pretty straightforward. And, you know, when you play at different venues, it can kind of be a shit show or roll the dice.
Absolutely.
We played in San Antonio, and they didn't have a doorman, and the sound guys showed up, and they didn't know when the show was starting. And
Well, at least they showed up.
they did. They did
We
show
have
up.
stories.
Yeah.
That's true. Same venue.
Yeah, same venue. That's there might be a theme.
Busy out living on my friends. They're busy dying in accidents. My life seems like a bad dream, and I've been talking to ghosts ever since. Oh no. I hope my friends are still around to better wait when they let me down. My coffin holds such a heavy heart, so pour a little bit of spirit out. Hell no. Are still around to better wait when they let me down. My coffin holds such a heavy heart, so pour a little bit of spirit out. And I don't know if I'll understand how all of this will end. If all of us are lost and found and lost again. And I don't know if I'll ever understand how all of this will end. We're found and lost again. Living on my friends, they're busy dying in accidents. My life seems like a bad dream, and I've been talking to ghosts ever since.
So Conway the Whale is in here today to lay down some tracks, for the most part from the recent release, but there's some new music. What's going on with the tracks you play today?
Yeah, we've got 5 or 6 new songs written, and we're just rehearsing them and trying to get them tight so that way when we record them we don't regret anything. Mm-hmm. But we figured since we're coming here, it's kind of a big deal for us, and we figured we'd lay them down for y'all. And
yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun for sure. Those new ones are fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The energy is killing in those songs.
They're definitely a little bit more. They're more protesty songs than some of the previous ones. Like a lot of songs on the last record, a lot of double entendre innuendos, a lot of songs about making love and drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I really want to do is make more socially relevant stuff. That'd be the stuff I'd be really proud of.
This day and age gives you a lot of fuel for that fire.
Absolutely.
Like every day there's something new, huh?
Yeah, and I'm addicted to the news and politics, so I'm a sponge. It's rough for my wife, yeah.
What do you find? Because everything is either left or right. There used to be middle on NPR, and now they're no longer middle. So what do you do for your news?
Well, I just try to diversify as much as possible, and I end up listening to a lot of right-leaning, right talking heads, stuff like that. But because I associate with a lot of people on the left, a lot of people center left. But when you're in a bubble like that, sometimes you're going to end up meeting people that I've never met this before. I don't know how to deal with this. So a lot of times I try to expose myself to some of the more toxic speakers, and so there's a lot of really awful people that I listen to.
We're standing in the place where the blood of Alex Jones spilled the floors.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious because he does do that for sure. We're just like, why are you diluting yourself with all of this stuff this bile that you're constantly experiencing, and just like kind of like, but I understanding the opposite side of an argument, and we do definitely discuss a lot of that ourselves, just like as a band. We're constantly just talking about all the things that we don't agree with, and trying to look at it from their side, but at the same time, it's just like there's just a lack of empathy.
And the know your enemy factor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's I think the biggest
Know your enemy for sure.
part for me. Yeah.
How long will I survive on a turnpike that I ride? mushroom cloud, and Gabriel's horn was playing loud. You begged me not to go. I let you keep my radio so you can learn this song and sing it when I'm gone. You help me, then I'll help you too. Whatever it is that you're going through, I just wanna keep you safe at night and see you on the other side. You help me, then I'll help you too. Whatever it is that you're going through, I just wanna teach you to survive and see you on the other side. Help me, then I'll help you too. Whatever it is that you're going through, I just wanna keep you safe at night and see you on the other side. You help me, then I'll help you too. Whatever it is that you're going through, I just wanna teach you to survive and see you on the other side. You help me, then I'll help you too. Whatever it is that you're going through, I just wanna help you safe at night and see you on the other side. You help me, then I'll help you too. Whatever it is that you're going through, I just wanna teach you to survive and see you on the other side. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Woo.
So the music is, it's really hard to put your thumb on. It's definitely got the punk rock and loud rock and roll feel, but your lyrics, like we talked about with the things you write, come almost from a songwriter standpoint. And of course, you've been known to do some solo shows that lean that way as well. So you've really melded the two together very nicely, created your own niche. So thank you for sharing that with us. I'm a big fan, so I really enjoy these songs y'all are doing for us.
Yeah, well, you know we're a big fan of yours.
Yeah, we're also huge fans. So.
Thank you. Yeah, Sasha was telling us you've seen many hours of our idiocy in this room.
100%. I've watched so many of the karaoke footage of y'all.
Sorry.
Like ridiculous. It's so funny.
Hail Satan, baby.
It's hilarious. I love it.
Sailing the seas of hating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
love
think James and I belted out some AC/DC, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Or the roller derby karaoke.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good.
I'm on TV.
That's right.
I'm on TV.
You can make TV. So, yeah, that's awesome. I would be remiss to not talk to this fella carrying the beat. This is the rhythm section. This is the flash. I'm stuck in the middle with no cash.
Oh.
Hey. So, yeah, man, you are responsible for some very scene supportive things in San Marcos. Tell us a little bit about your life.
So I run Listen San Marcos. So it's a kind of a initiative that we put together as part of in sponsorship with the Texas Music Office. So we got designated as a music-friendly city, and as part of that, we put together a board of musical interest in town, venue owners, musicians, music educators, that type of stuff. And we meet regularly just to kind of think of ways to promote the music scene, to grow music as a viable economic resource business in town. So people that come to town and want to, start a business can see music as an option. And so yeah, that's what we meet regularly. We have events throughout the year that we have panels, educational panels for our music community on things like marketing and finances and booking tours and all kinds of stuff. And we do those throughout the year. But yeah, it's just a great way to find out, the core of it, where to see music every night of the week. So I update that every week and then share it daily so you can see everybody who's playing every night of the week and go out and support live music.
I counted on it quite a bit in my time near San Marcos, so thank you.
Absolutely.
I thought a lot about San Marcos area before I lived near there, and then I lived near there and I realized how full of music and opportunities that place is.
Yeah, that's why I'm still there. I moved there back in 2003 and just kind of fell in love with the music and arts community, and it's really it's changed a lot over the years, but because of the university being there, we get turnover, we get new music all the time, and so yeah, it's a really vibrant music
You've
community.
got a tough load on your hands there. There's plenty of art, plenty of music, but the economic edge is what's really hard anymore.
Yeah,
No matter where you are, no matter how much music there is, where's the dollar?
exactly.
Yeah, you have to find little aspects in which you can fit into the community, if that sense, you know, where they're like, I fix instruments and stuff like that. Steve's a photographer and was an intern here in this building at one point.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Worked here for a little while.
Yeah.
And recording, people have to pay for studio time,
yeah,
huh?
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, that last album we made, it took us like 2 to 3 years to finish. So hopefully, whatever we do next will be not
We're better
totally
at it now.
in-house.
We're better at it now.
Yeah.
Who's the guy behind that record, man?
Oh, Sasha did most of the mixing and mastering. They played guitar. They did the keyboards. They
Played bass.
programmed the drum machine on one of
Yeah.
the songs. So
Yeah, lots of work.
it sounds the way it does because of Sasha and their passion.
Sounds
for
the way it does because of Pro Tools.
No, I love it. I love it. think I know this guy.
Have I met you before?
He's my kid, so that's Will on bass.
Austin's
Will
favorite Nepo baby.
Right, absolutely. How did you get this guy in your band?
So we were doing an interview with you at the radio station KZSM and everything like that, and I had been watching Will's other bands previously, and I loved the Butts, and I loved Burn Band, and I got sent the demo files for the Burn Band album, and was like mixing that stuff at one point too, and like we had the opportunity to do the interview with you, and I just asked, what's Will doing? Because I knew that Will was going to be killer and just fit the vibe, and just fit everything that we're doing.
100%.
Yeah, and so I'm glad that I asked you.
Hell
So
yeah.
glad that I asked you. Yeah.
Blush,
I was just like, what the hell? What the hell is Will doing? And
And at the
just
time,
killing
I
it.
was doing literally nothing. I was in 0 bands, and I was on vacation. Conway hit me up, and I was like, yeah, I got nothing but time to learn your set.
That's amazing. And, having heard the music that came out on your last CD and knowing you needed that whole feel, I was like, he's the guy.
Yeah, I agree.
So, seeing you do it is awesome.
No,
You
it's
fit right
great.
in.
I really appreciate being able to jam with Conway the Whale, and finding a San Marcos band. Like the week before I moved to San Marcos, it was kind of just match made in heaven.
A win.
It was great, and their talent combined is just astronomical. And I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, you do all right
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
It's all right.
And you're going out on tour with the Butts. You've got a lot going on there in the Butts land.
Yes, the Butts. So I'm super stoked to be doing double duty at
Yeah.
the porch.
Yeah.
It's match. Yeah, I'm super stoked.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
August
we're going on
11th?
tour.
August
August
11th,
11th
yeah.
at the porch, yeah. But yeah, Butts are going out on a week-long tour in September. Rock Bottom String Band's going on a month-long tour in August.
Sure are. August 25th through September the 21st or something like that. It's a little less than a month. But
They're our Americana, our queer Americana little brother band. Not little, they're big brother. We're the little brother, to
Twin
be honest.
brother
Yeah,
band.
but they're amazing. They're a great family for us, and I learned so much from them when I was cutting my teeth in San Marcos at open mics and stuff.
So what's the future hold? These new songs going to bake a while and then make another CD, or what's the plan?
I think ideally we'd like to release these 5 or 6 songs as singles, because apparently that's how the algorithm works. And so if we like drip those out, every couple of months or so, try to make some content. That's the hardest part, is having the capital to make videos or stuff like that, because money's hard to come by.
So a follow means everything, y'all.
Yeah, Conway the Whale on all platforms.
Absolutely.
And Spotify.
Spotify is unfortunately, not putting the dollars in the pocket, but everybody listens. So,
Yeah. Yeah, most of the money we make is from shows.
Yeah.
And I would venture to say that a lot of bands don't know how to say no to a show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's cool to play a fundraiser or a charity event
Or TV show.
or a TV show, but if you're constantly taking shows where they're not going to pay you and they're not going to compensate you, that's taking away a gig from somebody who could be getting paid. And I just,
Preach.
if you're going out there and you're playing all the time, then nobody's getting paid.
It's
So
setting a bad standard. for
yeah, it does.
what we
It
do.
does. If we want to
Commodifies
eat,
what
we
we
gotta say no sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard
Decreasing.
for people because music is so readily available now. People don't consider it as a profession anymore. Like, for so long, music was something that people did as a profession. Now it's a hobby for everybody.
We don't
because
have
it's
to be
free.
okay with that.
No,
Yeah.
no, we don't.
Yeah. It's like, I work too hard to not take this seriously like that.
So when you go to the store to
Yeah.
get your strings, do they have that section where you get the free ones because it's a hobby?
Right? Exactly.
What's a music store?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
there's Jams in San Marcos that we go to a lot, but yeah, there's almost no music stores anywhere.
It's sad.
Yeah, South Austin music's great. Straight's still great. I know they just moved locations or whatever, but yeah,
There's some great guitar, repair shops that have turned into music stores because there's
Yeah.
not a whole lot of choices. So.
Fortunately, because I am a guitar repair shop, I do get a lot of discounted stuff in that sense. But for ourselves,
That's awesome. Of course, of course.
You know that some people say the good times only fade away. like a dirty glass, or like the bottle that you drink, just becomes another piece of trash. So live in the sun while you can, my love. 'Cause once the sun's gone, the sky will be black. Live in the sun while you can, my love. 'Cause once the sun's gone, you ain't coming back. My father said, every wave comes and passes you by, and any wave that you love is just an echo in your seashell mind. And the bad times, they last, like a car that's run out of gas. They'll leave you stranded by the roadside. You'd been better off if you'd have crashed. But no, live in the sun while you can, my love. 'Cause once the sun's gone, the sky will be black. So black. Live in the sun while you can, my love, my love. 'Cause once the sun's gone, he ain't coming back.
I think the band has what I would say maybe an ethos. It's more punk rock. Would you say like your heart is punk?
Yeah, it definitely comes from a heavy like blues influence, because I mean that's where all rock comes from.
It does.
And so we don't kid ourselves to think we're this original punk voice and wave. No, but yeah, I love punk music. There's a little pop in there,
Okay.
and there's definitely some Texas influence that just kind of comes with the territory.
I know what this guy listens to a lot, and I know it's similar to me, kind of all over the map. And I know you guys.
Same.
Before we go, think about your heroes. I'm going to give you the first opportunity. Who's a hero in music?
Who is
for
a
you?
hero for me in music? Mike Park from Asian Man Records and Skankin' Pickle and stuff like that. I'm a huge ska kid, so I was real into the DIY stuff. Like you're talking about punk rock. Like all of my ethos comes from just people who did it themselves. Jeff Rosenstock and Mike Park, I would say.
How about that?
Yeah.
Good call. How about you?
Yeah, I was going to say Jeff Rosenstock, but I'll say Laura Jane Grace from Against Me out of Gainesville, Florida. She showed me the power of a song, a protest song. You can just acoustic and vocals, and you make your heart bleed and say what you mean. And so she showed me the power of song. And then the other one, I love Connor Oberst of Bright Eyes. He's not like a punk rock. He does have a punk rock band called the Desperados. They're amazing. But he's incredible lyricist and just blows my mind.
Absolutely. The machine is made to kill fascists.
100%.
How about you?
Get Up Kids was a huge influence for me. So the Something to Write Home About album that was a big influence, but I can't narrow it down to one.
I get that anxiety when someone asks me, "What's your favorite barbecue?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, but all right.
Whatever CPC posted today.
I know, right? Yeah, no doubt. I got to follow him around for the scraps.
I mean, I am all over the place. I will never say no to any kind of music for the most part. But most influentially, I'm going to go left field. And Angus Young, Eddie Van Halen, taught me how to play with emotion. And I try to be just a conducer for power and feeling the music, and they play with the heart and they play with the soul, and that's what I'm all about.
Snuck them into AC/DC Young, I did. And we got to see Eddie.
AC/DC tones on this album.
Nice.
There's totally some Angus Young tones on this album.
It's all blues, baby.
Yeah.
I wish I was kicking up dust like a white painted bus that could carry me far from these cold county bars. Take me to a saloon, do some drugs in the car. Realize the prison system I was living in was just inside my heart. Well, I stumbled out of bed, my head was rock and roll a mess. I didn't care to drag the comb through it. 'Cause back in high school, no one gave a shit. My dreams were no gas. I got straight C's in every class. I never go to church, but every year I pray that I might pass. My friends are like the walking dead. I spent the summer in my head to keep myself from dying young. Bury myself in a book instead, and then an angel left me to the institute. I bled and left a trail for other exiles like me across the university to the room beneath the stage, to where the orchestra once played. She kissed me on the mouth and whispered, told me I should never ever feel afraid. Judgment Day. Time to see the hydrogen
Well, great. I appreciate you guys coming to play. If you just tuned in, it's Conway the Whale. You can find them on all social platforms. See them live. They're well worth it. Put on an energetic show, and I hope you enjoy what they did in the studio today. They absolutely killed it. So, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man.
I don't think I've ever shook my dad's hand.
You can't say I didn't try not to break your heart or make you cry when you saw the worst in everything I did. Even if you change your mind, what makes you think that I'll change mine when you take for granted everything I give? Now all the promises fall from my mouth. Never seem to help you settle down. And though I love you more than anyone I know, I'm gonna have to let you go. Well, our hearts were weak, but the drinks were strong. We stayed up all night carrying on. You asked me how I'd been, and I just lied. Even if you hit rewind and somehow made it work this time, the feelings that we've had have long since died. Now all the promises fall from my mouth. Never seem to help you settle down. And though I love you more than anyone I know, I'm gonna have to let you go.
Hey Austin, I'm Renée Woodward and you're watching CapZeyeZ.
Hearts are racing, moving fast, rolling round the same old track. Would you give a little back if you only knew? It's hard to say when it all began, and maybe I'll never understand why the figurine danced in your hands, tripped over your shoes. Wheels spinning round and round, she'll close her eyes and dream about what it'd be like just to be close to you. Nothing tried and nothing's lost. Maybe love is worth the cost to double back and double cross for this forbidden kiss. Don't offer much with your sly disguise, just a fiery spark in your eyes, yeah. The marionette, she slips and slides and dangles from your lips. Wheels spinning round and round, she'll close her eyes and dream about what it'd be like just to be close to you. You find a fool for every perfect word, the sweetest nectar for this hummingbird, and still her song remains unheard while she drags her wishing wings. Wheels spinning round and round, she'll close her eyes and dream about what it'd be like just to be close to you. What it'd be like just to be close to you, close to you.
Hi, this is Trish Murphy, and you're watching CapZeyeZ, all Texas music.
I ain't impartial to a long neck beer or a short rock glass. Come on and bring it here. I ain't met nothing that I couldn't tame except for tequila and oh, what's his name? I might be wrong, but this tastes right. Is anybody up for one hell of a time? Pinkies down and bottoms up, glass half full ain't enough. Laying low is not my style. I've been known to get a little buck wild. Line 'em up and throw 'em back. Sharp shot, no holding back. Grab the bottle, lose the cup. Pinkies down and bottoms up.
watching CapZeyeZ.
Just because you so confidently sacrifice your life